Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time around if you're new to this channel. So obviously something made you click on this video, and hopefully it was because you love me, but I'm guessing you're here because of the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Vault palettes. Alright guys, so I just got mine literally in the mail like a few hours ago. Super excited. But in addition to this, I found out that I could have gotten my hands on this palette a little sooner because I live in Jersey, y'all, and Garden State Plaza just opened up a Morphe flagship store. So I'm gonna include some pictures up here of our goddess Jaclyn Hill and the front of the store so that you guys go check it out if you are in the tri-state area. It's pretty exciting that we do have an official Morphe store where you can go and shop and get your shit without having to pay shipping or wait 5 weeks to get your shit. Alright, so long story short, let's talk a little bit about it. You guys already know the palettes retailed at $49.99. If you had Jaclyn's code, you were able to get 10% off, blah de blah de blah. So I'm sure all of you have seen the palettes and swatches and all that jazz. So I'm not really here to repeat all that for you because you could easily go on to Jaclyn's channel and see that from the woman who created them herself. So what I did want to do was bring you a look with my favorite palette, which is the Bling Boss palette. And in case y'all haven't seen this, I mean, let me just show you, y'all. This palette to me is life. I am living for these like mauve rose gold tones and the burgundies. I was just like, yes. So if this palette is your jam, or you just want to see regular little old Joe Schmo from nowhere create an eye look with palettes that are super hyped right now, just make sure you keep watching. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers and I am so stinking excited about that. I wanted to thank every single one of you out there that has clicked that little red subscriber button, and if you think anybody else out there would love to watch videos such as mine, you know I always do like the makeup reviews, Transformation Tuesdays, product reviews. I'm here for y'all. You need to know if something works, I got you. So make sure you share this video. I can't wait to hit 1K, and there may be some goodies in there in a future giveaway. So let's get there quickly. I can't wait. So without further ado, let's jump into this tutorial. Alright guys, so now that I have you zoomed in, we are going to replicate this eye on this one. So because I'm using the Bling Boss palette and it doesn't really have any kind of setting shade, I am going to use one of my powders. It's just the Burt's Bees like mattifying setting powder, and I'm going to run this through my crease. Next, I'm going to take the glorious Morphe by Jaclyn Hill Vault palette in Bling Boss, and I'm going to dip into this transitional shade right here called Hush Hush, and we're going to run that all through the crease as well a few times. I thought this was going to be really super pigmented, but it's not, which I like because at least it adds to the blendability. So let's jump in. Let's jump into our Morphe E27, and we're going to dab lightly into the shade Rockstar. We're going to run this through the crease as well to amp up that dimension. I am going to switch over to the Morphe M441 just because it's slightly more tapered, and I feel like I'm going to get a little bit better color packing with this brush. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I'm having to blend a little bit more on this eye than I am on this eye. It could be that I used a little bit less of a Hush Hush on this side because it looked more pigmented than I did on this side, so that might be why, but I'm just going to go in with a little more Rockstar and amp it up to the volume that you see on the other eye. Let's get into some lid work. I'm gonna grab my Morphe, what is this thing? My Morphe M210. Sorry guys, we're gonna start with Ballsy just because I love the tone of it and I love the name because, you know, Who doesn't like being ballsy? I'm just going to drag and pull. This color is so fucking pretty. So, I mean, I wish it was as shiny on the lid as it is in the palette, but I mean, I can live with that just because it's a gorgeous mauve-y kind of like lavendery pink, and I am so here for it. From here, guys, we're going to dip into Bling Bling, and I'm going to add this to my inner corner. I'm going to break away from Morphe brushes for a minute and use a Luxie Beauty one. We are going to use the 121, the mini tapered. It looks like this. And we're going to dive into this shade right here called Mystic. And we're going to deepen up the outer corner a little bit, why don't we? For my lower lash line, I'm going to pick up my Luxie brush again, and I'm just going to clean it off with my Color Switch Duo. If you don't have one of these, what are you waiting for? And we're going to dive back into Hush Hush and run that along the lower lash line as a base for our look. I'm going to grab my Morphe M213. It's this really super tiny shader brush, and we're going to dive back into the shade Rockstar. Such a pretty shade. I am going to clean off my Morphe M213 again so that I can dip into Bling Bling, and we are going to apply this to that lower lash line where we're missing some color. Sorry, you can't even see what the fuck I'm doing. And lastly, I'm going to go into that same color again, so Bling Bling, and we're going to use this Kiko brush. It is the 207 for eyes. It's just basically a real hair pencil brush, and we're going to apply Bling Bling to the inner corner. Everything looks so different when you don't have like all the black eyeliner and schmutz all over your face. It's like, ah, hideous. Oh, I like it. Ah, hideous. Oh, I like it. I'm gonna dive into a regular gel pencil eyeliner. I just have one laying around here. It's the L'Oreal Infallible 16 Hour in black, and I'm going to run that into my tight line and my waterline, and I'll be right back. I'm going to line my eye, and I'm just using stuff that I have laying around right now. So I'm just using the sample of Tarte's, which I don't even know what the fuck this is called. Gifted Mascara, there we go. The Tarte Gifted Mascara. That shows how often I use it. Why is it that women do that? You put on mascara and we're like, that's so not cute. And now you're looking at my nose. You know you looked at my nose. You know you did. Yo, why have I not been using this mascara? What's the shiz? Alright guys, so that is the end of this tutorial. It was pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy. I didn't want to do anything too crazy just in case I have any of you out there who are beginners. It's pretty easy to accomplish this look as long as you're willing to spend a little bit of time blending. You are going to need a couple brushes, you know what I mean? It's just what it is, you know? If you have any questions about the palette or how it's functioning or whatever, you just want to say hi, just make sure you leave that comment down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and click that like, y'all. So thank you so much for watching, for being part of my no filter family, and I will catch y'all later.